Everyone deals with nerves in different ways.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Jose bites his fingernails.
Oh, yeah.
Brooke twirls her hair and scratches her armpits. And
Gross.
a lot of people don't know this, but when I get a little bit panicky, my childhood maid Lucy calls me on the phone and sings me to sleep in Spanish.
Wait, you just fall asleep in the middle of whatever you're doing because you're a little nervous?
Oh,
What
yeah.
time of day?
Any time of day, even in my 30s, it is
Wow.
still soothing and healthy.
Yeah,
We
very
got
healthy.
Lucy on the show, dude.
Yeah.
And I bet our listener Kyle wished he had a Lucy.
I bet he
Oh,
does.
we
After-
all do, Jeff.
What happened on the way to his first meetup with a woman? You're going to find out in a brand new second date update right after this. This is not a new thing. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah, we've
but,
been doing this segment for a long time, Jeff.
Well, not this segment. I mean, it's not new that we've talked about when you're more than 5 to 10 minutes late to a first date.
Oh.
I think we can all agree at least a text is needed to give them an update.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What'd you get to what? 10 minutes? 7 minutes?
I even think 5.
5?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
wow.
do.
Because 5 sitting there alone feels like a long
Yeah,
5
true.
minutes.
But the thing is, what do you say to keep it light and fun still? Do you go with like
have to be fun?
sorry I'm late, I just needed some extra time to emotionally prepare myself for how hot you are?
Oh.
That's a
Did that
little
take you
intense.
5 minutes to come up with? And I feel like you're standing outside
Yeah.
the door. You can just walk
I
in.
mean, use the wasted time
Ah,
the right way.
I guess.
Or do you go with my personal favorite?
Yes.
Sorry I'm late, my pants were fighting me, and frankly, they lost.
What? Because you don't have pants on?
Exactly.
Oh.
Keep it mysterious and flirty so that
no.
she's wondering the whole time.
Or you regretfully have them on.
Yeah, I
the-
don't know that. I'm glad we're not doing textual healing right now.
Yeah.
The reason that I bring it all up, all this lateness, is because our buddy Kyle says he was late for his date the other day, and I want to know what he texted to her. Kyle, what was your line when you were late?
I didn't really have a line. I kind of was just like, "Hey, sorry, I'm running late."
Yeah, that's solid.
That is great.
Go
Really?
with that,
That is
Kyle.
the line.
Yeah.
Are
Stick
you
with
sure
that.
you don't want to use the fighting pants line the
No.
next time? Because I will let you use it.
I don't know, man. Maybe next time.
Next time, he says. All
Women
right.
don't like a lot of communication,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, I
But
mean, it just isn't needed.
all right.
Well, also, if
yeah.
you think about it, you don't want to make a big deal. You're already late.
Wait.
You want to make it
Are we-
quick. I'll be right there.
okay.
Kyle, are
so
we breaking this up?
Brooke,
Because
you're done with
I
questions.
had a question for
Enough
Kyle.
questions for you.
Why?
Tell
Kyle,
her, Jeff.
tell us about your date.
Oh, you get an
What
extra
was
question.
this? What was this lady's name that you met the other day?
So her name's Ashley.
Okay.
Okay.
I would ask where you met her, but I apparently am just really upset.
Good. That's a terrible question. Go right
Yeah.
to the date, Kyle.
So I was kind of introduced to her through some mutual friends.
Oh, cute.
I hadn't met her yet. This was going to be our first time meeting.
So it's like
Okay.
an old-fashioned blind date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to go to dinner and then maybe pick up a movie. We didn't really have a clear plan, but it was Friday night and traffic was extremely bad.
Ooh.
Oh.
But wait, she devoted a Friday night date to you.
Yeah, that's
That is
nice.
already
That is
a
a big
good
deal.
sign.
Wait, why is Friday a good sign?
You don't
What?
give up weekend nights
Yes.
for a
Yes.
first
Friday
date.
is a weekend.
No.
Well, if it's a Tuesday afternoon date, Jeff, it's not hot.
Gotcha. So Friday night, you're saying traffic on the way was terrible.
You know how some people, when they get nervous, they shake their knee, they're bumping it up and down.
Yeah.
I was doing that a lot to the point where my shoe came off while I was driving.
What?
I was extremely nervous.
Your leg was having a panic attack.
While you were driving and a shoe came off.
I was freaking out. I didn't want to be late, so I had to pull over to fix it. But when I pulled over, I guess my car was sticking out in the road too much, and
Oh my God.
there's this guy that was honking at me. And I'm not the most patient person, so we got into a little bit of, I would call it a little bit of road rage.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no.
This is all before you arrive to the date. This is explaining
Yeah,
to
this
us
is all leading up to the date.
why you're
You are
late.
not in a good mindset, my friend.
Oh, you're a road rage guy.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm a road rage guy to the point where I get out the car and I'm screaming, but
Yeah.
I'm yelling, I'm lifting up my shoe, being like, hey, all I'm trying to do is put this on. I'm trying to just go.
Yeah, the shoe.
Okay, well now it looks like you're threatening the other driver.
Yeah.
Now I'm really glad all you said to your date was, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
Any more explanation of what just went down could have been a red flag
Yeah.
for her.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I'm really trying my best. That's why I tried to keep it simple. But I was getting close to the restaurant, and then I realized that my breath stunk.
Ew.
I had a little bit of garlic for lunch.
So wait, now you have stinky breath, you're late, and you were just in a road rage
Yeah.
incident.
Yes, it has been a very long day.
His date doesn't know any of that.
Well, I
Brooke.
understand. I'm just thinking of his mental state walking into the restaurant.
His mental
Yeah.
state seems great.
I'm thinking disheveled.
Yeah.
Did you stop to get gum then?
Yes, so
Oh.
I told her that I had to stop at the drugstore to get something. I didn't tell her it was
God.
gum. I didn't want her to know.
That's what you
dude,
said?
She probably thinks you're stopping to get prophylactics for the end of the date.
Oh, I was thinking something worse, like an antibiotic for.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell her, but I did let her know. So I got there around like 25 to 30 minutes late.
Whoa,
Oh.
that's long.
That's too late.
And it sounds like you're doing errands instead of
Yeah.
coming to meet her.
If you say I'm stopping at the store.
Yeah, what was it like when you saw her?
You could tell that she was a little annoyed, and I understand that because
Yeah.
I would be too. But I
Totally.
apologized, and she eventually kind of just like rolled her eyes, made a joke about it, and we moved on.
Okay, I mean,
that's a
that
good
works.
sign.
That's good. Yeah,
So it sounds like
exactly.
things are getting back on track.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered us both doubles when we got there because we both had a rough day.
Good.
Everything seemed like it was gonna be okay, but as dinner started ending, like I started realizing like she hasn't really brought up going back to her place anymore. And we talked about that a lot in the text. So I was like,
Oh.
Oh.
yeah, so I tried to like hint at it a little bit. I had a couple drinks, so I wasn't like in my best state of mind. So I tried to hint at it. I was like, wow, it's so early. We could go and do whatever.
I'm trying to get her to take the lead to be
Yeah.
like, oh, let's do movies now.
So you're
Yeah.
saying like
Exactly. I was like, oh yeah, we could like go back to your place and watch a movie, or
This is why you plan Friday night meals. Last Friday night date was like, we'll have the date, and if things go well, then maybe we can hang out after too, because it's Friday.
Exactly, man. Like we had that whole conversation. Everything seemed like it was leading to that point, and then she hits me with, "Oh, I'm a school teacher, so I have to grade papers."
oh.
Oh,
you know
wow.
Friday night, late night paper grading after a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Did you believe that?
No, of course I didn't believe that.
Yeah.
It is a Friday night. You are here with me getting drinks on a Friday night. There's no
Yeah.
way you're going to go home and go, yeah, I'm just going to grade some of these.
She's-
I'm just pre-funking before the real party starts.
Yeah.
Grading night.
You're not a dedicated school teacher, though, are you? Like, you actually care?
I'm wondering if she decided before she even saw you. Just because you're
Yeah.
a half an hour late, you
You
come
didn't
in,
earn
you
a
do a
second.
bunch of apologies.
You're
like
missing
she
a
knew.
shoe. You order a double shot the second you get in. I don't know
Exactly.
why she wouldn't want to go out with
Exactly.
you again.
I'm just wondering if she didn't give you the chance that maybe you were hoping for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like I understand, but I feel like I tried my best to like bring the conversation back. Our conversations there weren't bad. Like it seemed like everything was going well, but
Yeah, but when you're that late, you're starting in the hole.
yeah.
Well, the good news is we live in that hole, so we can help. We know all the ways to get out of it. We're going to try and help you. We're going to call. We're going to try and get you your second date update with Ashley right after this. Hold on. If you're just joining us for the second date update, we've been talking to Kyle, and here's the unfortunate thing that happened to him. Without any fault of his own, he was late.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
I would
shoe.
really like a bunch of yeah.
Well, it's
not
like the
his
shoe
fault.
came off because he was nervous and he couldn't control it, and then he got in a fight with the guy.
Okay.
Stop the store.
A few people in our studio do assume that he walked in looking disheveled and bloody and angry and immediately ordered
bloody.
himself a double shot.
I don't know where he got bloody either, Alexis,
Yeah.
but Jeff bloodied him
Where'd
up
the
along
blood
the way.
come from?
How bad is rush hour for you,
Yeah.
Jeff?
So
When you're bloody.
it's not a great look, but let's remember he did order her a double shot too.
Yeah.
Let's give him a little bit of credit.
As
on
Oh,
that.
it was
gentlemen should.
It was a double shot? I thought it was just a double drink.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing, guys.
That's a- it's
It's
two
not.
shots.
No, it's
They
way
put
No,
different.
it is
shots
so
into it.
aggressive
No.
to
Okay.
come with shot glasses compared to
Yes.
coming with a
Like a double
cocktail.
shot margarita. Yeah. 100%.
Fair point. You guys are right. But apparently, there was some texting before the date about possibly hanging out afterwards, maybe even to watch a movie at her place, which is something that she never brought up.
Yeah.
So, was she turned off by his lateness, or was it something else? That's our job to figure out and do whatever we can to help Kyle get another hangout.
Yeah, we never even heard Kyle. Have you talked to her since the date?
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't. I've been
You've
trying
tried.
to get. Yeah, so I had reached out. I didn't hear anything. So some of my friends had asked how the date go.
Oh, right.
And I was
'cause
like,
he was-
I kind of told them what happened, if they could like see if they could do any digging for me, and I never really heard anything back. So
Oh,
That's the
wow.
thing, man. You never talk to your friends about your dating life. You
They're the
always
ones that set them up.
No, always come to us first.
Oh.
We'll give you an
Oh.
honest opinion whether or
Hey,
not you're going to like it.
You know
You heard
what?
it all.
Maybe she's still grading papers. It's just been a really
Yeah.
busy
Oh,
school
yeah.
No,
season.
bro,
yeah,
she's still grading
that's
papers.
why.
You don't want her because she's boring.
There you
No,
go.
that means she's a great teacher.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
good of a teacher. Boring.
Exactly. So let's just call her. We'll see if she picks up and hopefully has some answers for us. But I'm going to dial her number right now. It's Ashley, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Miss Ashley to you. She's
Miss
a teacher.
Ashley. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Good morning,
Hi-
Ashley.
How you doing today?
Miss Ashley.
Who is this?
This is a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Your favorite students.
What is it? What?
Sorry. I'll stop.
No,
Yeah.
you're on the radio right now.
Okay.
We're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're doing a segment called the Second Date Update.
We're a morning show.
I wish it was that Teacher of the Year segment that we
yeah.
do, but
Okay.
I'm kidding. We don't do that
That was
segment.
harsh.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this?
See, this is a dating segment where we try to help out our listeners who've gone out with somebody, and afterwards, if
Okay.
they're not getting a call back, we try to help figure out the reason why.
Okay.
And you, according to our sources, went out with one of our listeners named Kyle recently.
Our source is Kyle, just so you know.
Well, don't give away our
Yeah.
hidden sources.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay.
Well, Kyle had some really nice things to say about you and about your date.
Oh, that's surprising. Okay.
Oh. It's surprising
Okay.
that he enjoyed it?
Or that he was talking about me and not himself.
Oh.
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 Wait, what
Oh,
do you mean?
Is
that
that
might
something
be
that
a
happened
tip.
a lot?
He was talking about you to us
Yeah.
a lot.
Because the thing is, Kyle isn't 100% sure why you aren't meeting up a second time. He does acknowledge that he was late to the date and he feels
Oh,
really
okay. So
bad
he
about
did tell you that. Okay. So yeah, he's still on that. Okay. Yes, he was late. He was very late.
Wait, he's still
Okay.
on that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, before I even see this guy, I get 3 separate texts within like the 45 minutes late he was.
Oh, he's
They're
45.
like, oh, I think I'm going to be late. Sorry, I'm going to be late. Whoop, looks like I'm going to be late. I was like, for the love of God.
Oh, no.
Well, hold on. Don't you like the communication to let you know?
I mean, you can just say it once and give me an
Yes.
ETA and then like I can chill. It's
Yeah.
just like the
Okay.
play-by-play was like not native.
Unless
I
there's an
could
update.
see it sounded like he was really nervous before the date and that he was
Yeah.
really looking
Yeah.
forward to it. So maybe he just overdid the communication because he felt bad.
So was it already over even by the time that he just arrived at the restaurant?
Not necessarily, but I mean, it's like all we talked about. He's like, okay, so this happened and my shoe and then the
Oh, he
guy
did
and
tell you
then
about
like
the shoe.
drugstore. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
Okay.
okay. Are we going to like, are we going to go on a date? Are we just going to like recap the reason you were late to this date in the first
Oh.
place?
So wait, you
Okay.
were already trying to move on, though. That's a good sign.
No, 100%. I understand things happen. You can be late, but then that's like all. I mean, you guys. He was like stopping the waiter. I was like, finally, I'm freaking starving. Like, let's order something. He's like, no, I'll give us 15 minutes. I got to talk to her, and then just like went on and on about the lateness. And I'm like, can I get a taco? Like, please.
But it,
Okay, wait. Like, what if he was just nervous?
Yeah,
you know?
upset. Like he messed up and he knows it.
It almost feels like he planned this to have like subject matter to talk about
no.
on the date.
well, it is
Wait,
nice.
Wait,
Nice.
then he planned being late and the shoe just so he had conversation?
He was like, this could be interesting. It made him feel like I felt crazy. I was like, can we talk about anything else?
Like
Oh
he's-
my God.
It's like he's creating a date story.
He did tell us the whole story, but only once.
Yeah, we
he
did
only
hear
it.
told us once.
He loves the story. It's his favorite story. I can't believe he called the radio to tell it again.
Well,
he did it
maybe
on
we can hear it
purpose.
one more time when we bring him on right now
Oh,
because he is on the
you
other
guys
line.
please don't.
Recap.
No,
recap.
he really is. He's there listening and hoping to talk to you.
Oh.
Kyle, you there?
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, man.
What's up, Kyle?
Hi. You know,
How are you doing?
I totally understand what you're saying. Like, I get it.
Oh.
I didn't really mean to, but like, I just wanted you to know, like, it really was a crazy situation. Like,
Okay.
I was driving. Like,
Was
I
it
really,
crazy?
I really didn't know like what else to do because I was just nervous. My shoe fell off. Like, I'm-
You guys, his
Wait a
shoe
minute,
fell
hold
off.
on.
Did you get that part?
Update.
Yeah,
wait,
we know.
wait. Which foot? Which foot was the shoe on?
Don't encourage him.
like,
Kyle, don't tell the story again.
okay, yes, Ashley, I get it. I repeated it a lot of times, but like, you do understand how crazy of a story it is, though. Like,
Do you
I
understand
really,
how
like,
crazy
all-
it is that you're
all
telling the story again?
all I'm trying to do
and
is
what I'm
just
telling you is the
express it,
only
and
thing I don't want you to talk
texted
about?
her, and the lady at the store, she's
He's so
No.
serious.
going
the right reference
You
I'm
guys.
going to ask for.
You guys.
So I had to
Okay.
get- I had to-
Okay, you guys, let's call time out on the conversation.
yeah.
There's a lot going on here, and I want to save some of Kyle's story for the side podcast that we do with Brooke, Alexis, and Jose.
Yeah, that's just the
Is it
shoe
about
stories.
shoes
That's
and
what we
being
just
late?
do.
Yeah.
We just do a shoe story
Look,
podcast.
Clearly, Ashley, he was very, very flustered by the journey over to meet up with you on the date, and he felt like it was important to at least get it out there to explain himself.
He's literally still doing it. Like,
I know, but I think it's because he's defensive,
And
right?
more importantly, it's because he likes you.
Yeah, and I was just really looking forward to going back to your house, watching that movie, and maybe we could have ended up doing something like later on that night.
Okay.
I really just
Okay.
Kyle,
like I was really just looking
how
forward.
could we even do
having,
stuff if
a
all you're
break,
going to keep
you know?
doing is talking about this? I swear, I'm flustered, dude. It's a wrap. Like, what are we doing on the radio?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, what we're doing is we're going to offer to send you out on another date with Kyle.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you're probably too busy grading like school papers and you don't have a lot of free time in your schedule.
Which, by the way,
Oh no. I'm good. I'm completely free, but I
dude.
just don't want to talk about shoes.
that was such a cold excuse not to hang out with him again.
Yeah.
Yo, what else was I supposed to do? He was killing me. I'm
Oh,
like,
God.
at least I have an actual thing to do that's like a job. Maybe he would like release me from the torture.
Oh,
Release me.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to laugh. It's just she has very clear
Oh,
boundaries of what she
yeah.
wants, and that's respectable.
But I don't. I just want to have a meal. That's not a huge boundary.
Okay, Ashley, I get it. You didn't want me to recap, but you're talking about this meal, the meal all the time. That's not your
Uh-oh.
recapping. So now we're
Are you out of your mind?
Oh. I mean, it does have a
I'm
point.
just saying, you were talking about recapping, and then now we're recapping this whole thing about how I
Recap.
didn't talk about
I'm
what
having to
you
recap because you won't stop bringing it up. I'm having to like reverse.
Okay, let's
Okay.
end this now.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah,
I think
I mean
it's
the
over.
love is
Yeah,
exploding
it's
out of the
not.
phone lines
That's
right now.
not what I'm
So we
reading.
send you out one more time, last chance.
I think end the story, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, the story's over.
Okay, goodbye, radio people.
Oh,
Bye.
okay.
Have a great
Ashley.
day, Miss Ashley.
Oh man, Kyle, dude, I'm sorry, man.
Well, to be honest, good riddance, because I need someone with a larger attention span who can at least like entertain what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being told that I'm just doing too much, and then she's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think you picked
It's
up
her,
what she was
bro.
saying.
Maybe tell
No.
the story to like your mom. Maybe
Yeah.
she'd like to hear
I
it,
understand what she was saying, but
We're
I don't
still
feel
going.
like she was understanding what I was saying.
Okay.
She understood
Yeah.
so much, bro.
Yeah.
You, like,
Okay, but take us back
over.
to this traffic light, okay? Go back to the shoe, because I'm still curious.
I mean, if you actually want to know, I can tell you.
we're kidding.
No, good,
Goodbye,
good. Keep
Kyle.
going.